Welcome to Happy Hour, brought to you by Best Damn Bookkeeping. I generally see most, from a nerdy bookkeeping perspective, most people that I work with are doing some sort of leasing model.
Mm-hmm.
Matt, do you have a gauge on, like, is that 75% of people doing it that way? Is it 50%? Is it 90%?
That's all we teach
massively in popularity, but
that's all we teach in our training and stuff. And when we teach stuff in our training, we don't just tell them do the leasing model. We explain to them why would you, what's the benefit of doing the lease model? Because there are people in our training that have been doing this for 3, 5, 7 years, and they're already doing the selling model. So it's not fair for me to be like, oh, do leasing. Well, what the hell do you know, Matt? Type thing. So we get deeper into it. We explain, just like Rob said, what's the difference? Well, here's the thing. That's a perfect example right there. You just take it and switch it to another property. Yeah. Guess what? Instead of having a 35% margin your first year, now you have a 75% margin on that Hampton Inn or the Hilton or whatever it may be. I don't know what I would have to say that, bulk of people are doing the leasing model these days versus the selling model. But if it works for you, if the selling model, I'm not going to sit there and drill it in your brain, but if it works for you, then great. If it's not broke, don't fix it. I can just tell you what the benefits of the leasing model versus, the selling model is. You're building
the friends of mine I've got a buddy in the Ohio, Indianapolis area he sells it. And so his retention rate is like ridiculous, like 90-95%, because that second year pricing is so much less. And like that's the biggest benefit, but you lose control, you lose there's a lot of downside to it.
Yeah.
But I mean, he's doing $1 million plus in lights. Like it's crazy to see that. And granted, when you start running the numbers and looking at it, it's like, okay, yeah, leasing makes sense to do it that way. And then it's just a matter of educating competitors so that they understand and see that value as well. So
yeah, but I mean, going, and another point is you try to sell your company. You're selling yours, he's selling his. You've got inventory you can sell. You've got, whatever you're sitting on, $75,000, $100,000 of inventory of product that can be, sold into that sales stuff. So for me, I've got, several $100,000 in inventory that if I ever sell the company, it's going to go, along with it and bring my value up.
Hey, home service heroes. Thank you guys so much for tuning into our home service happy hour content today. I sure hope you learned a little something, and I sure as heck hope that it was entertaining. If you did find it fun and entertaining, make sure you like and subscribe to the channel for more cool, fun, entertaining business content. And speaking of which, stay tuned. There's a little more here, and a little more right here. Check it out.